Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are planning the week of October 9th through the 15th and I'm using the SBC Gothic Romance Kit. Beautiful Frankenstein art from, Frankenstein's monster art from Darcy. And I really do love the Mary Shelley's book, Frankenstein, so I was super into this kit. And I can't wait to use it. I'm going to pull in black foil, just a black confetti, keep it super simple. I think it's sparkly, but in my studio lighting, you don't really see the sparkle, but I really like the black with this, especially because there's a lot of black in the kit, but not in the colors, the fall colors. So I like the way it comes off of that. But I'm also going to be pulling in a bunch of Halloween stickers throughout the daily stuff because it was perfect for this. I have a few Frankenstein different stickers that I used, and I watched a couple of Halloween movies this year. I'm trying to watch some more new to me, but they're older films. So of course on Friday the 13th we watched Friday the 13th, the 1981. And then on Sunday we watched Halloween, the very first one. And then also this week was The Fall of the House of Usher came out. We watched the whole thing. Oh, it was so good. I love Mike Flanagan. I loved all of his shows. I haven't watched I've seen Dr. Sleep, but I haven't watched his other actual horror films because I'm actually very sensitive to horror. So I have to be careful about what I watch. But I actually read the synopses of Gerald's Game and Oculus and Hush, and I was like, I don't think I can watch these. But otherwise, I really love everything he's done. And The Fall of House of Usher is no exception. It is amazing. Loved it so much. Even though I'm not a huge, I like Poe, but I haven't done a lot of work on Poe. I did a Gothic literature course in English, and we did Poe for a week. So I've read a few of the stories, but we had a guest lecturer that week, and she wasn't very good in my opinion. So I didn't learn enough about Poe in my opinion. But I really enjoyed this, and also looking up the references of the stories afterwards. So that is my little blab for the start of this week. Let's get into filming the day by day, because then we can actually get in on some stuff. Yeah, so this week was all right. I was filming a vlog. I was getting work done. Pretty chill week. I was supposed to release something this week, but I decided not to, and we still did all right. Otherwise, so work is going well. And by the end of the week, I was also getting together a much better. I was figuring out a much better sleep schedule, so I think I'm going to keep working towards this sleep schedule that I've figured out, and we'll see how it goes. But so I finished the book The Sunlit Man this week as well by Brandon Sanderson. This was the last of his secret projects of the year, and I really, really loved it. I've loved all of them actually, for different reasons. They're all so good, so. And Sunlight Man was also no exception. Really, really enjoyed it. So I will say I think you can read all other three of the secret projects without having read any Sando, but Sunlit Man you should have read Stormlight Archive, I think. And maybe Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, but that's alright. So first thing I want to put on Monday, and I didn't actually I worked on all of these this week, but I didn't finish any of these in particular, so I'm not taking them off. I can take them off because I worked on them. They all got a little bit of work done. Oh, maybe those sales are set. Anyway. So first, of course, I'm going to put in Coffee Monday, and I had to use this Frankenstein cup from What's My Love. I had a wax hole go up on Monday, and then I was using this ghost cat from Fox and Cactus to mark that I had no sleep. I think this is the day where I went to bed at 7 a.m. I don't know. No sleep, but then when I did get up, I want to put some little things at the bottom here. So I'm going to start from the bottom. I had reading time. I think this is how I'm going to do it. And then I had Happy Mail this day as well. I got a Happy Mail box in, so I was able to film another wax haul as well as my sticker haul, which is going to go up. It's at the end of this week. I think it's going up on the 20th. So yeah, very, very soon. And then I also did work. And I'm going to be using these older Stick with the Plan Co. These are a lot bigger. She released smaller versions of these like Halloween pens, but she didn't have the Frankenstein version in the so I'll set the focus to manual so it stops going in and out, but only the big versions have the little Frankenstein pen, and I definitely had to use them this week. So it's a really big sticker, but I think the little Frankenstein design is worth it. Then we have Happy Mail. And then I just putting in film haul because it does take some time. I'm just using some stickers to mark that because that's what I was filming. I used the recent black color of the week for this spread, so lots of nice new stickers to use. So that was Monday, and I think Locke was in the office this day, I can't remember. And then Tuesday is the usual payday, and I washed towels because I needed to get washed. And then I had a workout. How do I want to do this? I might put... Sometimes like the spacing doesn't work out for all the stickers I have in order. So I'm just going to put reading time, reading here, and then put work underneath. But I read the book while I was working. So put in payday. My favorite payday sticker. I don't know why, I just really like the way these little jars look. And my favorite laundry sticker. Wash towels. Then I use these little Frankenstein stickers from What's More Love to do workout, because that's how I felt doing my walks. And then instead of work here, because it's not big enough, I'm going to put these horror books from Papershire as well as read. And then now I can put in work in a bigger box, maybe a half box actually. I'll do a big box because that's cute. And then we just have a, then what, we were also finishing up Disenchantment as well. I think it finished recently, and we finally have been catching up on the last part, but we decided to rewatch from the beginning, which is why we've been watching Disenchantment for ages now. But yeah, there's work. See how cute these pencils are? I had to use them. It's just, the Frankenstein's so cute. But yeah, we finished that this week as well, Disenchantment, which was a really good animated show from Matt Groening, as well as Josh Weinstein and Bill Oakley, who are like two of the best Simpsons writers. But it's really, it's like a fairy tale, but for adults. It's very for adults. That's on Netflix if you're interested. But they have 5 parts of that, and it's finished now. I really liked the ending, actually. It's very like, although the very, very ending, I was like, what? But it was good. And then that night we got Chinese from a place called Biang. Oh, and no one on my comment noticed that last week in my Blind With Me, I wrote Disenchantment without the first T the whole time. And I also wrote feeling sink with an N instead of feeling sick with a C. Feeling sink. I feel like when you feel sick, you also feel like a sink, you know. So, but I thought it was funny because I noticed it while I was editing. I was like, oh gosh. People are going to point that out? Well, no, you guys did not. So thank you for that. But I'm just saying, I was spelling everything wrong last week. So Wednesday I had a Plan With Me go up, which I guess was that Plan With Me, where I spelled everything wrong. Oh my gosh, I just realized I haven't showed you the end of last week, because I usually show you Sunday. We got up to here with Vabami, so I meal prepped frozen burritos. I just do cheese and bean and salsa. Then I watched YouTube and went to bed early. Very simple. And the only of the characters from Addams Family I hadn't used that week was Pugsley, so I made sure to get him in. So that was the end of Sunday, so I forgot to I usually try and show you at the beginning, but anyway, I did a lot of clothes washing, I think this week overall, because we had a few loads of washing to do. And then work. Oh, these pens are so fun. And then this week, this is when I finished the Sunlit Man. I gave it 5 stars. Loved it. I just love Brandon Sanderson. His stuff works for me. And then at the end, oh yeah, I barely did any work today, this day, and I didn't really vlog either because I was feeling blur. I think it's because this is almost 1 week into my new birth control medication. I'm still sort of dealing with it, but on Wednesday I had sort of feeling ? And then I had insomnia, so it was kind of like I wasn't feeling sad or anything. I was just feeling nothing, just a blob. So I put a Beetlejuice, This Is Fine from Fox and Cactus. And just marking Disenchantment again. So that is the first half of the week. It's looking real spooky and fun. And it's nice to be able to bring in all of these fun Halloween stickers that'll actually go with the spread. I guess because it has purple, orange, and green in it, that it kind of works for all of the stickers I want to use. So, I think if you watched the last week, you would have known about we were having issues with our smoke detector in our bedroom. One of the nights it went off 3 different times, about 3 hours apart each, and it was just the worst. And so we put in a maintenance ticket with our landlord, and they were sending a maintenance person sometime this week, and they came on Thursday morning, and he just replaced the whole smoke detector. They're like, just change that whole thing. We're not going to deal with this. So we have a whole brand new smoke detector, and it looks like super, like, I don't know, fancy. It's a lot more smoother, and I don't know, it's different to our other smoke detectors, which is funny. But hear me out. I don't have any stickers like that, but in the color of the week, there is a robot vacuum. And doesn't this look exactly like a smoke detector? I'm just saying, and I've used it before when we had every year they checked the smoke detectors, which was kind of annoying because they had already checked ours this year. Which is why we're like, why the heck does it keep going off? And of course we cleaned it super thoroughly from dust, but and then they were just like, yeah, we'll just replace it. And it hasn't had any issues yet, crossing fingers, knocking on plywood. But, so I've used it before to mark smoke detectors, and I'm using it again because it looks like a smoke detector, honestly. We had Subway for lunch. I did put some clothes washing and also folding the washing from the day before. And then this computer's for ordering groceries, which I don't have an order groceries sticker right now, but I'll just type it in. Oh, and this day he came like pretty early. And as I said, the night before I had insomnia, so I barely slept. So I just couldn't work this day. In fact, as I'm marking after this, so this is more Disenchantment. And then I had a nap. And then in the evening, we cooked soup. We just had tomato and cheese soup with garlic bread. So that's what we did. That's all I had left to put on Thursday. Otherwise, I was just like, a big old lemon. Doing nothing. Although saying I'm a big old lemon just makes you think of the amazing lemon monologue in The Hatful of the House of Usher. But Mike Flanagan just does monologues so well for me. It's not for everybody, but I like it. I just put this like tombstone for a catnap, and then a witch cooking potion from Fox and Cactus. The tombstones are very old Scribble Prints Co, which they don't have anymore, but yeah, so that's for soup. Cooked soup. So that is Thursday. And then on Friday, I think Friday was the first night where I properly did my new sleep routine. I'm trying to stick with it. It's hard for me to stick with those kind of routines, but I think it was actually very good and beneficial. But, okay, I'll use this one. So Friday, the first thing we're going to put in is, we had a video, we had wax empties go up, my September empties, which I didn't have a lot of actual empties, and also my October melting basket, which I'm really enjoying. Although I'm so annoyed because Sunday we watched Halloween and I forgot that I had a wax melt called Maya's Returns, and I should have put it on while watching the movie, but I will. I will melt it tonight. I'm filming this on Monday, by the way, so you will get a finished Sunday. So work, this is when I just spent the whole 9 to 1 p.m. finishing up my happy birthday art recolors. I did 2 recolors. I had to do the listings. It took that much time, so did all that. Granted, I'd already recolored the scenes and the people, so 9 to 1 was just recoloring the elements, doing the papers, glitters, and listings. But I want to get that done because I'm releasing them on the Monday. And then, yeah, so that was the last bit of like proper work that I did this week. Wax empties. I have a few things to put in here before the Friday 13th, but I think that's fine. I might just put the movie in a fancy label, and then maybe the rest we could do something like this. Might have to scooch them down. Oh, Macca's could probably be okay. So then the rest of the day I kind of chilled. I did some cleaning of the apartment. We got our groceries delivered, and for dinner we had McDonald's. Although I will say we had McDonald's for dinner because both of us were super tired at the end of the week. And it was the last day of Locke's work before going on a week's holiday for my birthday. So celebrating that, but also our groceries didn't get delivered until like 9 p.m. So technically this is out of order, but I don't care. Grocery delivery, I do have that script. And then for Macca's, I think we just got sodas, but I wanted to use this Frankenstein milkshake from Fox and Cactus because it works so well. And then Friday 13th, I actually have a little Jason, although obviously, you know, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But yes, we'll put a little Jason here though. I have a Friday 13th script. So fun. What did I think of the movie? I think I gave it 3 stars. It was very, very cheesy. I will say that. A bit cheesy. So what I want to do here is I want to do a bigger box. I've only got a couple things to put on Saturday because we spent a lot of it watching stuff. So first of all, well, for dinner we made hot dogs. It was funny because we were ordering groceries in there was a Halloween section. Maybe I'll use a thicker thing here for the hot dogs because I need to take up space. I'll use this patterned one here. Patterned strip, washi strip. So, yeah. So, we made the hot dog buns are in the Halloween section, and like the, I'll just put this at the top because I think that's kind of fun. And the buns are in the section because they had on the outside Halloween edition with bats and a pumpkin, but the buns were just normal. But we're still like, screw it. We want the Halloween hot dog buns. So then we made hot dogs for dinner and it was really good. And then we watched, how many did we watch? Like, I think we watched 3 or 4 episodes of basically half of the Fall of the House of Usher that night. In the morning, we actually finished Disenchantment, so I have this little werewolf and ghost with popcorn. Then I did a workout. And then, for lunch we had mac and cheese. Because we have a few boxes left and we need to finish them up before they go off. Another little Frankenstein for my workout. Mac and cheese, a little push-in cauldron. Disenchantment, the Fall of the House of Usher, which I had these like scared watching things girls. Because I didn't, like I have a black cat sticker, which could have worked. But I needed another sticker to go with it and not just the black cat. And I didn't have like a raven or anything like that. So I just stuck with the watching scary TV and the hot dogs. Man, I wrote the full title without screwing it up. My writing isn't the neatest, but I've given up, to be honest. I can't do it. I've tried my best. But, it's not that important. It's my planner, and I'm the one who looks at it most of the time. So it's all good. I'm going to do the same thing here with the second day of watching The Full House Usher, because we watched it from more earlier in the day. It's been dark here at the moment, so it's worked out. But because it is still spooky. It's more gory than like scary, spooky. Like there's not ghosts really. I mean, would you say they're ghosts? I don't know, but it's not too bad on my brain, which is nice. But yeah, finishes this day. Oh my god, it was so good. Like the last episode with the Raven and the actual Fall of the House of Usher was so freaking good. I loved it so much. Definitely Mike Flanagan, one of his best works ever. So on Sunday I had to go pick up a package from the mail and then Fall of the House of Usher. Fall of the House of Usher. Then afterwards I got my nails done. As you see here, these are called Love Potion from Dashing Diva, and they're so cool. They've almost got like the cat eye look to them, which is neat. And I really like the cutout as well that some of them have. So really cool Halloween nails this year from Dashing Diva. Oh, I have too much to fit in here, I think, for Sunday, so we might have to ditch some of it. But that's okay. Maybe we can fit this, and then I just have to take one thing out. Cause it's not gonna fit. Okay. That's fine. I can reuse YouTube binge. Part of my like nighttime routine now is going to bed when Locke does at 9, and then just watching some YouTube stuff or reading a book or listening to music, and then making sure I turn it off at 11 p.m. and go to sleep. So for Halloween, I just have another thing for it, and I wasn't sure how to mark Halloween because I don't have any like Michael Myers stickers like I have Jason and stuff like that, so I just used the jack-o'-lantern, an old jack-o'-lantern from SBC, to mark that because obviously that's a big thing in the film. I thought it was good. I mean, it was still like, oh dear. But I still enjoyed it. I'm enjoying watching these really old ones from the 70s and 80s, to be honest. They're a bit cheesy. And then we had chips and dip. So I just want to mark that because it's fun. Chips and dip and soda. Soft drink. So we've been having sugar-free 7-Up, which I enjoy. That and Coke sugar-free are probably the closest to originals. So 7-Up works for me. And then we're also having just plain potato chips, and we had a dip of, it's called holiday dip. And it was very like oniony. I don't know. I'm not sure what the holiday flavor is supposed to be, but dips are very like big here. They're not so much in Australia, but here you can get like packets of powdered dip, and you put it into tubs of sour cream, and that's what they're made for. And we're all over that, to be honest. You don't do that really in Australia, so that's fun. But that's what we had snack-wise during the night, watching Halloween. And then I just have wash bedding. So nice clean sheets for my birthday the next day. But yeah, so that was the week. So writing chips and dip, it makes me think of Mad Men. It's a chip and dip. We got 2. Which is like probably surely it's everyone's most used quote from Mad Men if you've watched it and enjoyed it. It's a chip and dip. Either that or not great Bob. Anyway, love Mad Men as well. That was a good show. So if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend it. It's like a drama, but it's also funny. I don't know. It's a weird show, Mad Men. It's hard to describe. But here we go. Here is the finished week in my current Halloween decorated planner here, the SBC planner collab with SBC edit from Printpressions. Sorry, my brain's not working. But then the spread came out so beautiful. I do love the black with it. And the color blocking. Ugh, the color blocking gets me every time. I just think it looks so good. And I really love the fun colors of this spread. And the way I put the boxes out. I tried to stick to the more traditional boxes rather than the one with, like, say, the shampoo in it. Because I really preferred that part of the theme a bit more. But I think it turned out so cool. It looks so great. So I'm very happy and super Halloween. I mean, the previous week is pretty Halloween too, to be honest. Because it's the Addams Family. But this one is a bit more bright and fun. But and I'll show you like my Halloween decoration. Of course, I have a My Chemical Romance sticker here. And I've got some Monster High art. And in the back pockets, I have a Kuromi note page that Audrey gifted me, and this cool alien cat sticker, and then of course I've got Baby Baphomet on that, but when don't I have that? But yes, that is the finished spread. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and don't forget to comment if I'd love to chat with you. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.